Hello everyone, this is Joseph C. coming at you from Newport News, Virginia. The purpose of this video is to make happy and accommodate a few friends of mine. They hear my accent, supposedly accent I got, and they ask me the same questions. What part of New York are you from? Are you from Jersey? And you sound like those guys on The Sopranos and this and that. And I have to tell them the same thing. I'm not from New Jersey. I'm not from New York. I'm from Rhode Island, and I spent a lot of my adult life in Massachusetts, South Boston. So those local people know me as a Southie. So they said, well, this and that, and I let them know honestly. Yeah, I know quite a few people in organized crime. I was never really that deep involved myself, but I did take an oath of silence, and yeah, I was a car thief for a while. Quite a while actually. I'm just gonna, put it out there just like this. I had the person I was incorporated with come to me one day and said, Joe, you want to come in the office for a minute? That's all right. He said, you want to make some real money? I got something coming down the line and I want to cut you in. I said, okay, I ain't got to kill nobody, right? He said, no, nothing like that. All right. What was going on? It was a politician from another country that was living in New York State. And him and his family were taking a vacation to another part of the United States. And he wanted somebody for insurance purposes to burglarize his house and remove a whole bunch of artwork and antiques and this and that. I said, well, I might be game. I'm not a burglar though. I'm a car thief. I don't break into people's homes and all that. He said, don't worry about it. You're going to have the keys. You're going to have the alarm codes. Everything's going to be cool. And I got a vehicle for you to drive. So anyway, I said, well, this is what I need to do. I need the address of where I'm going so I can go out there and spend a weekend so I can drive around and get to know the area in case something goes wrong. I'll know how to get out of the area fast. I'll know the back roads and the highways and all that. He said, good thinking. Anyway, I took care of all that. I went out there, stayed there for 4 days, got to know the area, came back to Boston. 5 weeks later, he calls me in the office again. He said, you ready to do that? I said, yeah, I'm ready to do it. He's, all right, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go to the address. Here's a telephone. You're going to do what you got to do. When you leave, break a rear window, make it look like a burglary, cut the alarm wires and all that, pull the meter off the side of the house so the house goes dead, there's no juice. That way there's nothing suspected. It looks like a burglary. Okay, fine, all well and good. Went out there, took care of all that. Drove all the way down to Newark, New Jersey. Newark. Pulled off a certain exit number, went up 2 miles up the road to a payphone in front of this deli and a movie theater. Made a phone call. They told me I had to drive all the way back up to Albany, New York, almost 3 hours, 4 hours away, whatever it was. It was a long time ago. This is 1992 this happened. Drove all the way up there, did the same thing. Went off a certain exit, went a few blocks up the street, went to a payphone, dropped a few dimes in there, made a phone call. They said, yeah, we'll be out in a minute. They come outside. You, Joey? I said, yeah, man, I got the stuff. I said, but I took a few extra items from the house. I took the TV, the microwave, the coffee pot, and a couple jewelry boxes. They're in the front seat of the van, covered over with a blanket. That's mine. The rest in the back is all yours. They said, no problem. Go inside to this place. I won't say the real name, but I'll just say it was called, I'll call it the International Club. We go in the club, and my chaperone, my escort was this Puerto Rican girl, real tall, real thin, kind of tall as Taylor Swift, really pretty girl too. Anyway, she said, well, go in there. I said, yeah, introduce us, give me something, give me a cold beer, something to eat. So she's gonna be here for a little while because we don't have anybody in the area. We got somebody coming down from Rochester who's gonna take care of all this. So you're gonna be here for a little while. I said, I don't care. I'm kind of tired. I need something to eat, a couple beers, get something to sleep. Something to sleep on. She said, what else you do? Did you get high? I said, yeah, I get high. At the time, I smoked weed, and I like to snort powdered coke. She said, oh, we got the best fish flake in the world, but it's in the back room. So anyway, she escorts me to the back room. I walk through the door, instant heart attack. Sitting over in the corner, there's 2 Albany police officers with uniforms, badges, guns, pepper spray, whatever else they carry, handcuffs. They're sitting over there drinking wine with straws, snorting coke, and I'm looking at her like, huh? She says, don't worry about it. They're with us. They're on our payroll. Nothing's going to happen. You're okay. You're safer here than you are out in the street. It's all right. I'm down for that. Anyway, we're sitting there having a good time, and I'm snorting coke, and I'm eating a sandwich, drinking a couple beers. She says, she whispers in my ear. She says, I know you feel a little uneasy right now. You're sitting in here with a couple of cops. I said, I understand how you feel. She said, don't worry. They're on our payroll. I said, I understand. A few seconds later, she leans over and whispers in my ear. She says, I know you're a little uneasy. I see you, but don't worry. I said, okay. Then she leans forward and says, welcome to New York. Really took me off guard. When she said that, I completely understood what she was saying then. Believe me, I did. A little warm in here. Turn my fan over. So, anyway, I ended up staying there more than 24 hours. They came and got the van, took it somewhere else. They had it for like 9, 12 hours. They emptied it all out. They brought it back. But I had to wait for a phone call from South Boston. You know, Jimmy was going to call me to let me know it's okay to come back. Everything's fine. Get, you know, the money situation's taken care of and all that. So, anyway, phone call came in about 20 hours later. I was there 23 and a half hours. You know, I said my goodbyes, gassed up the van, drove on back, went back to Jimmy's house, went to a payphone, made a phone call. He told me to come by the house. He paid me my $75,000 and all that. But the moral of the story is you never know what you're going to walk into or run into in organized crime. When I walked in that back room and saw 2 uniformed cops sitting there, and they were snorting coke and drinking wine, and they were on duty too, believe it or not. I don't know how that worked out, but you know, that was a big surprise. I enjoy it, but you know, hey, welcome to New York. That really set the tone. You know, I had a good time while I was there. It was great. This is my only video I plan on doing. I don't have any video editing software. I'm only making this, you know, just put one little story out there. Hopefully, people will, you know, you'll like it, and you'll find some entertainment in it. You'll like it, you know, or you won't like it. You won't give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever the case may be. This is actually my second video. The first one I made was 20-something minutes long, and YouTube said it was too long, so I'm cutting this one down to less than 10 minutes. So, anyway, I got a few things to tell, you know, a few stories I could tell. Some people may find some interest in, you know, and if you want to hear some more, just, you know, let me know in the comments down below down there. You know, I'll make another one. But for right now, I'm going to end this in a minute. I hope you all enjoyed it. And like I said, I don't have any video editing software. I'm just doing this. Hit the play button, hit the stop button, do it from the heart, do it from the mind and in memory. No editing involved, no skipping, no script and none of that. No teleprompters and like the U.S. president uses and all that stuff. I ain't got one of them. I'm speaking from memory and from the heart and as honest as I can be. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this video short. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to hear a few more things that maybe I can talk about that I can't be prosecuted for and I can't, you know, but keep in mind I'm never going to mention any names. I don't do that. I did take an oath of silence, never to reveal any information that would get somebody prosecuted or anything, you know, either in the gang or out of the gang, and I've stayed true to that. I've stayed true to that oath for many years now. And this is the only second time I've ever talked about this. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments below. Hit the subscribe, whatever you want to do. And you all have a wonderful day.